From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Finds his man, Gray. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here. First down, a run with Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
I'm not lying. Check.
They go to Barkley again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll send him over right. 3rd down from the gun. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive up past the 40. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 42. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, ball at the 36. Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
70 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Texans take over after returning it inside the red zone. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air with Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Jalen Carter. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's got Smith. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he drives it up past the 45. Working quickly here. From the 48. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Running left, this is Barkley. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Quincy Williams making the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 3rd down. This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but...
Let's go.
They're gonna run with Barkley. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's complete, David Njoku. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, here's Penix. This one finds Kelsey. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And again, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a 1st down. From the red zone now. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix looking to pass. knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she's a made of big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And now they'll audible to something else. First carry for the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Penix. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal from just inside the 5. Smith. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Murray. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Murray. To the left side and caught by Hester. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Murray going to throw. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Chubb. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? your two-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have one or two for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
This 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Smith. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw, Penix. His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To the air, Penix. That'll be caught by Hester. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They work now on 2nd and 9. The slot man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Penix. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Chubb will get the call running left. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. The tight end Olsen in motion. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll throw with Penix. Open man, that's Ozzie Newsome. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game.
Well,
no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground with Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Handoff, running left, Smith.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Smith trying to run for it. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Looks like they'll move things around here. Smith up the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Emmitt Smith, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get...
Now a 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have had a few men in the box there.
And room there to work it inside the 25. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 24-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd down and 5.
A loss of 2 yards.
Back to throw, Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they...
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly...
He gets free. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now Herbert. He'll let this go for Goddard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be third down. Herbert to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the third down, and quickly it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as this drive quickly. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. To the ground, a first down run. The defense stringing them out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Texans first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Now Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Finding space at the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make him.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Texans. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, this is Allen. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Eagles. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Play action. It's Penix. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
This one complete to Jordan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap and say job well done. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Abdullah now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Third and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
One of his teammates there to take it back in. First and 10.
Let's go now.
A run here with Abdullah. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really not.
And he will score. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front.
Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll come up now for second down. On play action, now Herbert. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I was moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two, drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your...
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Here's Smith on the return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is to the air. Chased out to his right. Going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over after the interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. And it would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just Just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On the move, looking deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He connects downfield on 4. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for the marker with Williams. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. Pass play on 1st and goal. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Ready up.
They're throwing it. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Pass play now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Okay, ready. Unlock wide. Unlock. Ready. Mustang 19.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a two-point conversion. He's throwing for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Searches from... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again following the sack. Complete to Beckham. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
That's cut at the 4. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. The Dolphins lining up to go for 2 once more.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Looking to the air here. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Go.
Now we're on the counter. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19,
In motion, right is Jones. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They go play action. Here's Penix. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Oh, the shot was there. He hauled it in, but the officials say no. Didn't get both feet in bounds.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 21. He's on the move. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Williams has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting another shot at 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Milton Williams making the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we're through 3 here. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Penix working from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix here from the gun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Dolphins return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Texans return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Oh, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. This one finds Kelsey. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. So now the Dolphins going for two again. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. Here's a give up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Texans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. Blast through midfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing this back in the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And in for the Miami touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his...
And no, they faked it! To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Abdullah now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Penix looking to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Dolphins take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Trying to set this up quick. From the 22 on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he pays the price for the interception. Woo-hoo! Big hit brings it into that return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So in the end...
ground move, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you a lose. I approve. I fed, I stepped and approved. Straight up to ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your